Now that I live in southern Indiana in Monroe City, I'm just down the road from one of the prairie's most historic cities, Vincennes. It got there because it was a trading center along the Wabash River. And when I drive into town, I pass Lincoln High School, a real sports powerhouse. The man who played the Lone Ranger on radio, Brace Beamer, is an alumnus. Of course, Lincoln is named for Abraham Lincoln, who at age 21 with his parents spent 3 days and 2 nights in Vincennes while on their way to Illinois, where Lincoln would become famous after spending his formative years in the Hoosier State. And on the banks of the Wabash is a huge monument to Lincoln's westward trek. Vincennes has always been a trading center. An old postcard shows a thriving Main Street. Even today, it's alive and well. Of course, the city's most famous native son is Red Skelton, remembered in this beautiful mural, and with his own bridge across the Wabash River. And just downstream is another bridge, named in honor of Lincoln and his family. I mentioned that Lincoln High School has always been a sports powerhouse. It has a cute mascot, and the nickname for the girls' and boys' teams is the Alices. Yes, the Alices. I took a survey and could not find a young person in Vincennes who knew why the teams are called the Alices. No one ever told them about Alice of Old Vincennes. A classic novel outlined how young Alice Ruslan shoved the rebel flag in the face of British officials and rallied locals to help George Rogers Clark, a Virginia militiaman, take over Vincennes in the only battle of the Revolutionary War fought outside of the 13 colonies. The book became a big hit, and so the Lincoln mascot became Alice, even though the current mascot doesn't look a thing like a young colonial girl with a flag. And by the way, the city's first radio station, for which I worked in the 70s, is WAOV. It got its call sign from Alice of Old Vincennes. I'm Dennis Daly.